Friends, welcome to Abhivakti India's Future Classroom, the channel that creates educational videos to serve the students' community. We say get in to learn and go out to serve the family, to serve the nation, to serve the world, and to serve the humanity. Now let us start with the new episode. Friends, welcome to the episode of Mind-Blowing Trick of the Day Part 6. In this series, I discuss a trick to solve the problems quicker and faster. Before going to the questions, here is my request to you that please, if you have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel so that the notification of new videos will be notified to you, and you will not miss any of the videos from Mind-Blowing Trick of the Day. Let us start with the first question. The first question is that a seller bought two articles for rupees 1350. He sold first article at 10% profit and the other 12% loss. Then the selling price of both the articles becomes same. Find the cost price of the first article. A seller sells the first article at 10% profit and another at 12% loss, and the selling price of both is same, and we have to find the cost price of the first article. First, I solve this with the help of the formula, and then I will explain you the trick behind that formula. So without using formula, how to solve it. So first we will use the formula. The formula is that CP1 upon CP2, that is cost price of the first article, to that of the cost price of the second article, is equal to 100 plus minus R2 upon 100 plus minus R1. Here R2 is the profit or loss of the second article, and here R1 is the profit or loss percent of the first article. So if there is a profit, take plus; if there is a loss, take minus. So this ratio will be equal to R2, R1 is 10% and R2 is 12%, rate of first, rate of the second article. So it will be 100 minus 12 because here it is a loss, and so it will be 88 upon, this will be 10% profit, so plus 10, so it is 110. So if you solve this, you get it as 4 by 5. So the ratio of the cost price of the first article to that of the cost price of the second article is 4:5, and so the total parts will be the 9 parts. So the cost price of the first article, that will be equal to 1350 divided by 9. We have taking 9 equal parts. Out of that 9 equal parts, 4 parts will be of the first and 5 parts will be of the second. So we have to find cost price of the first article, so we will multiply by 4, and after solving this we get it as rupees 600. So the cost price of the first will be 600 rupees. If you multiply this by 5, we will get the cost price of the second one. Now we will see how to do the same thing without writing the formula. Before that, first see what is percent selling price. So here, if 10% is the profit, then the percent selling price will be 110. Percent selling price means the selling price per 100 rupees. So for 100 rupees there will be a 10 rupees profit, so the percent selling price will be 110. Now second is 12% loss. So it will be percent selling price will be 88. Now here the percent selling price is decreased, we have to keep the selling price same, and since this percent selling price is decreased, the cost price of the second article should increase. So the cost price of the first article and 110, cost price of the second article, this is 88, this is decreased, and so this should increase, and so this is the inverse variation. So we will write it as CP1 upon CP2, that will be equal to reciprocal 88 by 110. So we get the same thing without using formula. And you need not to write all these things. You know that there is 10% profit, so it will be 110% selling price. 12% is loss there, it means 88 will be the percent selling price, and therefore you can directly write as CP1 upon CP2 is equal to 88 upon 110. And if you solve this, you get it as 4 by 5. And further, you know how to find. Here it is calculated, and so you will get the cost price of the first as rupees 600. Here is the another question. If on selling an article for rupees 220, a shopkeeper earns 10% profit, what should be the selling price if the desired profit is 20%? If there is a 10% of profit, the selling price is rupees 220, and the new desired profit is 20%, and we have to find the new selling price. Here we can solve this with the help of formula also. I first give you the formula and then give you the trick. Here the formula is that x into 100 plus b upon 100 plus a. B is a desired profit and A is initial profit. Here the initial profit is 10% and the desired profit is 20%, and X is the selling price. So we will solve it like this: 220 into this will be 100 plus desired profit is 20, so 100 plus 20 will be 120 upon 100 plus 10, that will be 110. If you solve this, you will get the answer. But instead of memorizing this formula, how this you can get? So look at the here we have seen that what is percent selling price. So for 10% profit, 10% profit, the percent selling price is rupees 110, and for 20% profit, the percent selling price will be 120. So when the percent selling price is 110 rupees, the selling price is 220 rupees. And when the percent price will be 120 rupees, what will be its selling price? Now here the percent selling profit is increased, then the selling price too will also increase, and therefore this is the direct variation. And so in this case we multiply these two and divide by the first, and so we will get x is equal to 220 multiplied by 120 divided by 110. This will get cancelled. 11 2s are 22, 0. So it will be 12 plus 20. So it is 240. So the selling price with a desired profit of 20% will be rupees 240. Here you need not to write all these things. Simply you can solve this as 10%, it means it will be 10% profit, means it will be 110, and 20% profit, it will be 120. So you can directly write this, the formula, that 220 into 120 divided by 110, and you can solve this to get the answer 240. Friends, I hope you must have enjoyed this video, and if yes, please like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel so that you will get all updates right into your mailbox. Please do not forget to leave the comment or do not forget to leave the suggestions, because your comments or suggestions are assets to us. Thank you very much. Friends, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If yes, please like the video, share it with your friends, and please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.